Well, overnight there was a big awards ceremony called the Golden Globes, and it was held in Los Angeles. And kicking off the awards season ahead of the Oscars, they come in March.
Yes, and our showbiz reporter Ellie Phillips has been up all night and amazingly looks fantastic on it.
A lot of makeup.
And you are here with all the details. So the big winners, I mean, we've got a clip of the Banshees at Inisherin, and they did really well.
Yeah, so the Banshees of Inisherin and there's another film as well. Fabelmans. Those two did so well last night. The Banshees of Inisherin it was up for 8 awards. It went away with 2, but 2 big awards. So it won Best Film, and it also won, Colin Farrell was named Best Actor for that as well.
Let's take a look.
That you never forget.
Something to you. Just tell me what I've done to you.
I just don't like you no more.
Have you been rowing?
Have you been rowing?
Have we been rowing?
Well, you are rowing.
It does look like we're rowing.
You can't just stop being friends with a fella.
He's dull, Siobhan.
But he's always been dull.
Maybe this whole thing has just been about getting you to stand up for yourself.
How are you, fatty? Dancing with your dog, is it?
What did you come here for?
I just came to kick your door in and give you a slagging.
So the Banshees of Inisherin is something we're going to see a lot more of in the run-up to the Oscars there. So well done, Colin Farrell. But since it's a sort of duet with Brendan Gleeson, bit rough on him.
Reincarnation of In Bruges as well, seeing them together.
And he is really, really good in it as well. So it's a bit of a weird one. It's set in 1920s Ireland, on an island, off Ireland. And it's basically about these 2 friends who... their relationship goes through a bit of turbulence in it. It's how they deal with it and the fallout. And I guess the moral, in a way, is kind of what's more important, how you live your life now, how much you enjoy it, or the legacy you leave behind afterwards. That's kind of the pivotal question in it. It's a bit odd, but there are some really cute donkeys in there. And the acting is really good. And I think it is one of those Oscar films. As we know, the Golden Globes leads up to the Oscars. That's what everyone wants. And I think it's definitely putting, especially... Colin Farrell up in that kind of category area.
And did you say he won Best Actor?
He won Best Actor.
Oh, I thought it was Austin Butler for Elvis.
Oh, so the way it works in the Golden Globes is there's a lot of Best Actor categories.
Okay.
So you've got comedy, you've got drama, and so he won for comedy, because technically it's a comedy, and Austin Butler won for Best Drama.
Right, OK, so that was in Elvis, which was absolutely a phenomenal movie.
Amazing. And then when he got up to accept his speech, Austin Butler, I think, was always... he was going to win. It was a given that he was going to win it. He got up, he thanked everyone for all their support and help. And he actually told Steve, he actually, when he was up on stage, said that he'd printed out scripts when he was 12 years old to learn them.
Really?
And you can just tell how much it meant to him, how incredible he is. He took his sister as his date, which is a bit interesting because he's in a high-profile relationship. But yeah, it was really interesting to see. And he was unbelievable in it, and he sang all the songs in it. He represented it really well. The only downside was everyone was hoping he would bring a bit of joy to his acceptance speech and be like, thank you, good night, and he didn't.
Oh,
we were like, you missed it.
As I'm sitting next to the best Elvis impersonator I've ever met.
No.
Have you seen the film Elvis, and what did you think of his performance? Because you really are very good at an Elvis impersonator.
I haven't gone to see it because it was directed by Baz Luhrmann, and I thought it was going to be some big Ponzi musical thing like Moulin Rouge.
Yeah.
And I thought, don't desecrate Elvis like this for me. So I haven't gone to see
Oh.
it. But everybody says it's very good, but then I think that might come from a lot of people who don't really know Elvis or know what he is. But
Possibly, but I would say it is a really, really good watch. He's incredible in it. He really embodies everything that it's about. And I think I'm someone, when I watch a film, as much as I do entertainment news, I'm like a normal watcher.
Yes.
I'm not someone who wants something to be 4 hours long and winding on.
Right.
No, do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And I would recommend it.
Ellie, the film that I really want to see is Tar, and this is about a Philharmonic orchestra, and Cate Blanchett won Best Actress for it.
She wasn't there to collect it.
Shame.
Yeah, which was a real shame. There were a few people that weren't there to collect awards on the night, and it was very much made aware to audiences that the exact reason why they weren't there, because there was a lot of controversy coming into these awards, and people were saying who will actually turn up. There were no video acceptances. It was accepted by the presenters who presented the award. Cate Blanchett won. I think, again, it was not a surprise that she won. I think she was definitely going to nail that one.
I stood in a hotel foyer in Las Vegas beside this very weird and pale woman who was surrounded by people. She literally had people around her to stop people bumping into her. So we were standing there queuing up to check in or check out or whatever it is. And as it turned out, so I said to Ruth, I said, look who that is. That's Cate Blanchett. And it was Cate Blanchett.
Wow.
No doubt. So we then we had breakfast in a hotel, and Ruth said, look who that is. It's Sylvester Stallone. And I said, it couldn't be Sylvester Stallone. It was Sylvester Stallone.
God, what hotel was this?
Yeah. And they were sitting saying, look, there's Eamon Holmes.
Yeah. They thought it was George Clooney, right?
Incredible.
You were like, no selfies, please, no selfies.
The Fabelmans, Steven Spielberg, this was Best Film.
Yeah, so this was Best Film in a drama category, and he also took home Best Director for this as well. And The Fabelmans is essentially kind of semi-autobiographical. He's taken his life and put it into a film. And he said on the night when he accepted the award that it took him this long, he's in his 70s now, to be brave enough to do a film about himself and about his life.
Let's take a look at a proper clip of that.
That you never forget. Sammy?
Lights change how everything looks. It's hard to find our house.
Ours is the dark house with no lights.
In this family, it's the scientists versus the artists. Sammy's on my team, takes after me.
Interesting. You know, Michelle Williams, big win for me. I really, really rate her.
Yeah.
She's fantastic. She's been in a lot of Oscar-winning movies as well over the years.
Yeah, really long career as well. She's done really well. Hope to see her do well out of all of them.
So for Steven Spielberg, I suppose probably quite an emotional night, because last night he also got a big tribute, didn't he, from the child star of Indiana Jones, who's now gone on as an adult to win Best Supporting Actor, and this is in the film Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yes, so the actor's name is Huy Quan. He won, like you said, this Best Supporting Actor award. It was one of the early awards in the night, and he got up on stage and was so excited about it all, and then shocked everyone because he thanked Steven Spielberg for giving him a chance 30 years ago in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom as a child actor. And he said he remembered that, and if it wasn't for that, it wouldn't have given him, led him on the path that he's been led on today.
Let's have a look at that.
Thank you so much. I was raised to never forget where I came from and to always remember who gave me my first opportunity. I am so happy to see Steven Spielberg here tonight. Steven, thank you.
Have you seen this film yet? Everything Everywhere.
No, I've seen the Temple of Doom, but
yeah, it's good. Everything Everywhere All at Once is a weird watch. I watched it once, and I think I'm gonna have to watch it again because it's one of those where you're like, what happened? Who are they making films for nowadays? But it's got a solid cast.
Well, you see, this is why I adore cinema, and I go off it because I'm fed up being lectured, giving a really grunge story about some misery. I can tell you exactly what it's all about now. The wokery just goes through everything. However, yesterday there was buses all over London advertising something with Gerard Butler in it. What was it called?
Oh, yeah, we were in the car together and you were like, oh, you want to go and see that? I said, no, thanks.
Oh, I said, see, that could be a nick. See, if I was going to the cinema with you...
And I said I didn't want to go to a violent film.
She's a bit
you'd be like,
weird.
she's boring.
And you'd want to go and see some of these misery, wokery...
No, I like love stories. I bring back Richard Curtis. Where are the happy love stories?
Yeah.
That's what I'm about.
Yeah, the ones that have...
They're remaking The Holiday, aren't
I
they?
don't need to remake it. I'll watch that one all day long, over and over.
Yeah, that's a nice one. And I think these are the ones that have done really well in this one, have been the ones that are a little bit odd, a little bit unusual.
I haven't got time for odd.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted.
Honestly, everything, Everywhere, All at Once. You need to watch it when you're in the right headspace, put it that way.
Lovely,
Okay.
lovely.
Ellie,
great
delightful.
talking to you. Thanks for putting us in the
see you
picture.
again.